All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk?
All right. Talking about a bikini wedding, which seems like a bad idea. I think we've heard about this before. Maybe they're more prevalent than what we thought.
You got to make sure you got the crotch taken care of because people will talk.
Bikini wedding.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it says my younger sister's having a beach wedding coming up this month and wants all the bridesmaids in bikinis. I am 7 years older than my sister, and all the other bridesmaids are her age, and they all have perfect bodies, of course, and I don't blame her for wanting to show them off. I've already had 2 children, and my bikini days are over.
I hear you, girl.
My sister told me to just wear some cute beachy wrap over my bikini, and I told her that was still a bit much for me. I said I could just wear shorts and would stay in the same color scheme as the bikini girls. My sister thinks that I'm being difficult and that my attire will make all the photos look weird. My sister points out that my husband's going to be in swim shorts, and he's not complaining, but he also hasn't pushed 2 kids out, and he works out all the time. Am I being a jerk and difficult for not wearing a bikini for this wedding?
No.
No.
Your sister's annoying and selfish.
You know what? Tell her that you're just going to sit in the audience. If it's going to mess up the photos, you don't want to do that. But, I mean, let the hot bikini girls be up there and you just sit and drink daiquiris in the crowd.
Can you break up with your sister? Is that this segment? Because I would like to break up. You can't make someone do a bikini.
No.
In fact, if you really think you can do that, sprinkled in with guilt after they say they don't want to do it, you're such an asshat.
You are. You're a clown. Stop it.
You're a clown.
Your sister had 2 kids. You're being a jerk.
Yeah. So she's cool. Stand your ground. This is not anything that you should ever be expected to do.
No. Gosh, man, wedding people can be so annoying.
And you know what? Now's a good time for you to say, I'm just going to go be in the audience with mom and dad. I'm not going to be up there and be a bridesmaid. It's just, I don't want to throw off your pictures.
Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be a bridesmaid in a bikini for TikTok.
It's a lot easier for me to sip on some Fireball if I'm in the crowd than if I'm up center stage.
I am being serious, though, about if you're going to do the bikini, people will talk. I was at a wedding before, and then immediately there was an after party, and everyone was in bikinis, and one of the bridesmaids had just, hair coming out of the bikini.
Oh, wow.
And everybody was talking about it.
She had 70s hair?
When she would leave the room, all the other girls the women were the worst about it. Oh, here she comes. She's coming in the room. Look at her bikini. Look at her pH.
Yeah, but aren't most ladies usually aware of that, Virginia? That's when you're putting on a bikini?
You're supposed to be, but...
Not everyone is. And look, maybe she didn't care. I'm not trying to pH shame anybody.
Yeah, I guess
I just saw I saw what she went through at the after party, and Virginia, people weren't talking about the bride and groom. That's for damn sure.
She was upstaged by.
Upstaged the
Bush.
She did. Yeah.
70s Bush.
It did, man.
It's the star of the show.
It upstaged the entire wedding, Kevin. It's all anyone could talk about.
What about those photos and everything? That's crazy.
All I'm saying is be mindful is all. Look, if you do you.
Are we sure she wasn't messing with y'all? Because I think it'd be funny to get like a merkin and have it sticking out.
I know on my life she wasn't messing with us.
It was natural.
So
Wow.
natch. So natch.
You say natch?
Yes, I said natch.
As in short for natural?
Yes,
okay,
natural.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I understood that. This email says, am I the jerk for bailing on a second wedding expenditure? Always a lot of drama with weddings. And this one says, my sister got married 10 years ago and she was divorced after 8. Now she's doing it all over again. For round 1, I was in my late 20s. I had a little expendable income and I was ready to party. I was the perfect maid of honor. I threw my sister the ultimate bachelorette party and bridal shower. My wedding speech was a wrap, and it was well received. For round 2, though, my sister is back and hoping for a repeat performance from me. I'm sorry, but I'm just in a different place now. I got 2 kids, no expendable money. I frequently smell like throw up, and I'm asleep most nights by 9 p.m. My sister has no kids, and she still goes hard. I told her that she should just get a new maid of honor this time to mix it up. She refuses, saying that no one is better than me. I told her I just couldn't give her the same effort and expense. She said she would take care of the money and that I just had to show up. Honestly, even without the cost, it's still a lot. We're talking a trip, a bridal shower, dress fittings, and writing a new speech to commemorate a marriage I think is a mistake.
Oh, boy.
Honestly, my sister has no business being remarried. I don't have the heart for round 2. Am I the jerk if I still refuse the role of the maid of honor?
This is tough. Oh, I don't think you're a jerk because you are in a different place in your life. It's so hard when you've got those other responsibilities to think about going to the bachelorette party and to the bridal shower and then to the rallying all the chicks for the wedding. Like, that's a lot. It's a part-time job.
I think we all get that first special wedding thing. Once you go to the second weddings, we're doing second weddings now. You've already burnt the everyone's. Oh, we're all gonna.
Yeah.
I've done this before with someone who's been married 3 different times.
Okay.
And every wedding was this big over the top.
And they
thing.
want it to be just as special.
And it's not. I'm sorry, it's not. Your other 2 were awful. We all know that. They were awful people. It didn't work out. I can't get in that magic love mood for round 3.
Right.
It's because you make terrible choices.
It's tough to fire back up again. It sounds like the sister's right there on this. She's not feeling it for many reasons. A lot of it, she just doesn't have the time. To me, look, I think she's okay to stand her ground, right? Because if you don't have the time, you don't have the time. Where's it going to come from?
You're not being a jerk to say that you're putting your kids and your husband first. It's just not a jerk thing. And if your sister wants to be mad at you and call you a jerk, like, she's the jerk.
Yeah.
If you break it down sweet for her and say, look, I'm not in that same headspace. I'm not in that same place. My finances, my time, like, I just don't have what I had back in my 20s.
Do people do this a lot with weddings? They put a lot of expectations on people that are.
Some people do,
yes.
yeah. That's why they have the term bridezilla, because people, they get lost in their world. I've seen it happen, man.
They think that their wedding is like the most important thing to everybody.
Yeah.
And your wedding is not the most important thing to everybody. It's the most important thing to you. And as soon as you start making it that everybody else has to have the same care about your wedding that you do, you become a bridezilla, and it's insufferable.
Especially if we're talking a sequel wedding where it's, this is the real guy.
This is
I
it
love.
this time. This time is it.
This is the one. Well, this is your third marriage. This is the one. Wow, there's a lot of the one.
There's something that's been popping up here. Wedding planners are talking about. It's an old wives' tale. I don't know if you ever heard this about what wearing the color red means at a wedding, Virginia. You ever heard that?
I wouldn't wear the color red at a wedding. I think it's too
sexy.
They
loud.
say don't, but apparently it's an old wives' tale that it's a sign to say that you slept with the groom if you wear red.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, not everyone thinks that, though.
They
That's
don't.
not.
I think it's an old wives' tale. I don't know that it's true, but you never know. Some people might believe it. And if you ever do wear red to a wedding, they'd be going, "Oh, that harlot."
That's juicy.
Was that on TikTok? The
No.
red, okay.
Probably.
I
It
feel
probably
like
is on TikTok.
That
but
sounds very
that's not
TikTok-y.
where I got this.
that sounds so TikTok.
This was an article about wedding planners who were addressing the rumors that are going around, and maybe it was because somebody posted on TikTok that they had to
Maybe.
address it. They say, look, it's not a good idea to wear red, kind of taboo. It's kind of seen as a way to grab attention away from the bride.
Red, black, white, especially white. Don't
Okay.
wear any of those. Wear something more where you just blend in.
Okay, so green or yellow. We're running out of colors here. You just named 3 different colors you cannot wear.
I would not, of course you don't wear white. And then they're saying don't wear red. And I don't think you should wear black either.
Tell me if this is a bad idea. If you're at a wedding and you're single and you're looking to mingle, you wear a color to let the people know, yeah, I'm ready to play today. I'm ready to,
Just wear a T-shirt that says, I'd love to bang a bridesmaid.
yeah, but that's a little. There's no subtlety to that. It's a wedding. We gotta stay a little classy
You want
here.
something undercover.
Something. Oh yeah, there should be a color where it goes. Oh, she's wearing green. That means
She's ready to play.
Right? That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
I got a wedding planner myself.